So is this also the grip that I will use for serve? Okay.
Everything. By the way, the only grip you would, technically the only grip you don't hit, and this is a forehand. Every other shot you would hit in tennis is. 50 years ago, there was...
So my forehand is this?
Yeah, that's the only time you will be in that grip, in theory.
Okay.
Every other shot. 50 years ago, this is the only grip in tennis.
So when I'm back at the baseline and I know I'm going to do forehand, this is fine. But as I move forward after an approach, I should switch it.
Yeah, and so whenever you add grip changes, you're adding another dimension to your game. So in a sense, it makes it easier, but it adds another wrinkle. So, so having said that, but this is the problem. And again, I want to use the video because I'll show you and you'll see this. So ready position. And actually, I can best demo this way. So what I want you to do is I'm using the net as a line. So I want you to go put your belly on the net. So, literally right on the net. So now, in the good enough grip or the continental grip, turn your shoulders and only your shoulders until the racket's basically lined up with the cart. So what you're going to notice, and especially what you're going to notice on the video, is, now look that way. Can you see the racket?
Yeah.
Barely.
Right. Well,
it's behind, but the thing is, so if, right, so I just want to show you something. So I'm just going to hold your hands right there. And do not move. Let's just let go. Stay right there. Stay right there. Let go. Now, if I ask you to catch a ball, like in baseball, and I don't care if you catch it, it's going to be awkward because it's behind you. Now, if I wanted you to catch a ball, you want to be out here. You'll see it in a moment. Here's the problem with the continental grip. So go back. I'm just going to call it the continental grip, and whatever version you have is fine. So here's the problem with the continental grip. It takes, if you just turn your shoulders, the racket head goes behind you. And do it again. And so if I give you a little nudge, your weight's too far back. This is it right here. Why would we have to focus on it? So put your belly right on top of the net. So if I said, stay in that grip, you probably know where this is going. But keep the racket, turn your shoulders, and keep the racket out in front. What did you just do with your hand? Pronated it. So we'll walk through this again. I'm doing this more for the video than to show you right now. So this is a neutral grip. So what that means is that we have our hands like, that's a neutral hand. So if you just take your neutral hand, turn your shoulders, look how far, to show me your palm. That's where it ends up. That's a major problem because everything's behind you. Now, if I just said, let's just tap palm, that's pronating your wrist. That's the secret of a forehand volley. You'll notice now, lean in. That's the power of a forehand volley. So, that's the more important thing right here. So, finding your grip, and you'll just relax. Now, all of a sudden, this is the secret. So you'll notice, and I want to make sure I got this lined up. What you'll notice, this is it. And you'll see this on the video. So this is where we were. And what I'll do is I'll show you the difference from where you were. This is the secret right here. So now, if I just hit you balls, and you can't move your hands, I don't care about your shoulders so much, I don't care more about your hands. Try to hit this on my side of the net. Does that feel strong? I don't think that hurts at all. Because basically it's the power of them. So there's a little bit of a shoulder turn, but the secret is this. So you have about, stay right here, don't move. Do you think your shoulders are turned?
Maybe
slightly. You'll notice, and I can best point that out. So you've got about, it's like a 30-degree shoulder turn or something like that. I'm not a mathematician. So I just wanted you to see that. So the secret is, from this position, you'll notice, do that again, very slowly. Ready position, watch the ready position. Your shoulders are going to turn, but you're not going to touch my hand. And the way to do that is to start opening your wrist. Yeah. And you start opening the wrist. Opening the wrist. Now you're going to feel a little tension here. That might take a little time to work out. That's not a bad thing. So you'll notice the racket heads up. Racket heads up, and you're going to feel relaxed right there. This is how you hit a ball. Where's your weight? Slightly to the right. Yeah. So as you turn your shoulders, your weight's on your right. Now, all I want you to do is kind of, see the difference? So stay right there. So you just want, put your belly right on top of the net, and don't let the racket break the plane of the net. And the only way you can do that is by sticking your hand right there. So now, if I just throw the ball to you, that's right. See how strong that feels?
Yeah.
I mean, look, you're hitting it much harder than I am. So you're not going to hurt yourself. Now what you can do is and then what you can do is just lay it back a little. Look out, let the butt cap show me right there. Now don't do anything. Just stay right there. Out in front of one. Lean into it.
You want me to hit it?
Yeah, out there. Just kind of right here. Just kind of leave it. See this nice open. Leave it right there. So I just kind of want you to just tap it. Look at, and you can kind of even leave it more open. Yeah, right there. That is a perfect